Very much. I started with humility, and I believe I ended with humility. If you're Igbo, if you're Biafran, I will respect you and I will submit to you in whatever way, shape, or form that you need me to. I believe in elders and I respect them very much. When I see somebody who's older than me, even by a year, I shake them with 2 hands. I am never ever rude to anyone. But if you're a Nigerian, I'll be rude to you. That means you are not sensible. It means you're not educated. A white man cannot leave Europe to come to Africa to create a country. For me, it's impossible. If I go to Europe to create a country, would they let me? Do you think they will let me? Can I go to Europe and create a country? I say, this is Port Okereke, I have Port Harcourt. I say, this is Port Odenuche. Is that possible? I'm asking a simple question. Is it difficult to understand? As long as you are an indigenous person, you know who you are. You have been to school, some of you hold your doctorate degrees here. You cannot come from Nigeria. You cannot come from Nigeria. Your grandfathers are older than your country. Is that possible? How can your grandfather be older than your country? That's the claim you come from. It's not possible. As long as you're a Biafran, you have my love and you have my respect. I will honor you anytime, any day. If you stand in front of me and say you're a Nigerian, you have something else coming. I will never respect you because it means you're not sensible. Simple as that. About the implications, we are dead already. They say, he that is down, this fear no fall. If you want to live in humiliation, fine for the person. As for me, death is better than living in humiliation.
Thank you. Is the other? Okay. Is the other after?
My name is Chief Sergeant Ogo. I name the York for me. I name the York or name one of our field. As a matter of fact, I really thank you.
Oh, yeah, we're going to listen to him.
I really thank you for showing us, because if not because we have a limited time, I have like bundles and bundles of questions to ask you, but I'm going to ask a few questions. Someone had just mentioned about people who die as a result of this cause. What kind of benefit? And you answered it. A lot of us are here and you wanted us to give you the support. And you mentioned guns, you mentioned arms and ammunition. And I also understand that if we make ourselves really open, let's assume we're in Nigeria, you understand the type of cause it is, and that is prison. One question is, if I go to Nigeria and I've already identified and made myself known, and everybody knows, I'm not denying the fact that I'm not a Biafran, and I get arrested to face treason, what are the modalities you put in place, at least to save my life? What kind of security do you have on ground? Secondly, you talk about being recognized by 88 countries. And at the same time, you wanted us to support you with guns and arms and ammunition. I have seen a whole lot of wars, both in media and somewhere else. When people are fighting or when people are getting ready to fight, they have some international backings. What kind of international backing do you have? What kind of international backing do you have for you as a person at Biafra to achieve this goal? Or do we just have only the recognition without the backing? Thank you.
Thank you very much. On your very first question, what happens if you go home to agitate? What I can say to you is that you can never ever be arrested. Never. Because what you're fighting for, what we are fighting for, is a universally recognized way of setting people free. I'm sure that some of you here are very conversant with the declarations on the rights of indigenous people. Is that correct? That allows us to go and fight for Biafra. That's exactly what we are doing, of which the zoo called Nigeria is a signatory to it via the AU. So that solves that problem. Secondly, in terms of the war supporting us, It doesn't matter if you give us the guns we need or not. We are going to fight anyway. Because Hausa won't let go. They need your oil, they need your gas. They are Alamaji. They don't do anything. They don't do anything in their lives. It's only to depend on oil and gas. So it is either you live as a slave or you fight to be free. The choice is yours. We've chosen to fight to be free than to live as slaves. And in terms of recognition from the countries, we have not done enough to warrant countries to come out in the open, for example, Israel, to say we're supporting you. What have you done for yourselves? If you go to bank to borrow money, at least the bank manager will ask you how much you have.